part 1 of citing your sources in Chicago's Notes bibliography style. In this style, there are 3 ways to cite a source: the bibliographical citation, which is how you'll cite the full list of sources at the end of your paper, the note, which is how you'll cite sources in the text of your paper, and the shortened note, which is a simplified version of the note. We'll talk more about when to use these forms in part 2, but for now, let's look at an example. We're going to cite the article Transgressive Techniques of the Guerrilla Girls. As with any citation style, the first thing you'll need to do is identify the type of source. JSTOR and many other academic databases will tell you the source type somewhere in this record area. This one is a journal article. I can find all the information I need for my citation here too: the title, the authors, the publication, the issue number, the date, the pages, and the URL. To find a model for my citation, I'll go to my reference tool, the Chicago Manual of Style Online, which you can access through the library's database list. In the top right corner, I'll search for Journal Article. You'll see 3 citations here: the note and the shortened note, which are your in-text citations, and the bibliographical citation, which goes on the last page of your paper. Notice that the bibliographical citation and the first note citation are almost identical, with 3 main differences. First, in the bibliography, the author's name goes last name, then first name, and in the note it's reversed. Next, in the note, you'll put commas between most of your elements instead of periods. And finally, you'll cite the specific page number in the note rather than the page range. Let's use this model to build a citation for our article. We're going to start with the bibliographical citation because if you can do this, you can do them all. I've got my model from my style guide up here, the record from my article on the right. Let's go. Okay, so starting off, our article has 2 authors, not one like the example. This is another thing I can look up in my reference manual. I'll search 2 authors and see that it is formatted like this. Next, we have the title of the article in quotation marks, period. Next, we have the name of the journal, Getty Research Journal, in italics. My article doesn't have a volume number, just an issue number, so I'll skip the volume and write the number. Next, we have the date in parentheses, then a colon, then our page range, period. And finally, we have the URL, period, and that is our citation. Just for fun, let's compare this with some auto-generated citations. The first is from Scribr and Citation Machine. They generated the same citation, and the second is from JSTOR. You can see the citations from Citation Machine and Scribr pick a random date of publication, which is wrong, and they put the issue number in the volume place. JSTOR AutoCite doesn't usually get it exactly right either, but here they've knocked it out of the park. Let's go JSTOR. Citation generators can be really helpful ways to start citing sources, but they're almost never exactly right, which is why you need to get comfortable with these reference tools. To use citation generators effectively, you first need to identify the type of source you have, as well as any other relevant citation information like authors' names, titles, dates, and page numbers. You can use those to create a draft citation using a generator. But before you turn in your paper, you need to check that automatically generated citation against a reference guide, like the online Chicago Manual of Style, the Turabian Manual, or Purdue OWL. Make those edits and you are good to go. You should be able to find templates for citing almost any source using the Chicago Manual of Style, but if you get hung up, ask a librarian.